30 years ago, in the Emperor Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum, the demon dragon's seal was broken, and evil spirits were free to roam. In the ensuing battle, countless heroes lost their lives, chief among them the masters of the 3 legendary swords. While the seal had lost some of its former power, all was far from lost.
You're up early today?
But of course. We want to be at our best when the Qin League visits.
Look, here come the others. What do you think? Which of us will awaken one of the legendary blade hearts?
It is ridiculously cold here. Apparently I'm the only one who can save the blade heart.
Greetings, friends. It's been a good while. Look, I'm also a student now.
Oh, sorry. I'm late.
Is it true what they say? Will there be fighting in the Qin Mausoleum again?
Shh. We're here.
classic mode, the mouse cursor is always displayed. Hold the left or right mouse button and move the mouse to change the camera perspective. This mode is perfect for when you often need to click the interface. In classic mode,
hold W and move forward. Hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse to adjust both view and character direction. Hold W and move forward. A marker above the head means there is a quest you can accept. Press F to talk to nearby characters.
My dear Lilana, you and the venerable Kunwutze have accepted our invitation to come here. We are honored to welcome you to Taihua Mountain.
I'm only here for fun. It's up to Kunwuzi to find a suitable place for the blade heart fragments of the 3 famous swords.
Good. Once the important matters are taken care of, we will go to the Lunar Dew Rocks and celebrate our reunion with wine and flowers. Carefully groomed, good manners. It looks like there is some fresh young talent among you. But entering the sword sanctum is not so simple. Follow the mountain path and climb to the peak. When you get there, talk to Hao Tsang. He will tell you what to do.
Hold W and follow the marker to continue moving forward.
with the exception of Shenren and Shisha, I really
Press F to talk to the character and...
Greetings. I'm Hao Tsang, a Moist from the Valley of 100 Grasses. It's a pleasure to meet you. Just call me Hao Tsang. The Chen League has gathered today for one reason only: the swords in the Sword Sanctum. It is possible that one of the new students among you will succeed in awakening a blade heart. However, only one who is in harmony with one of the legendary swords can enter the Sword Sanctum. Go to that cliff over there and collect sword intent by absorbing the essence of the phantom blades. Use your sword intent to light the lamp of revelation. When your spirit is pure, it will reveal the levitating bridge to you, which leads to the Red Dawn podium.
The items with a marker are the targets you have to interact with during the active quest. Press F to interact with nearby targets. and interact with it. Press F to try to infuse the lamp with your sword intent. Hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse to adjust both view and character direction.
The last time the Qin League formed was to complete the Jiandan stone house. That was 30 years ago. 30 years have passed since the last battle with the Qin Mausoleum. Ever since that day, the legendary swords have resided in the Sword Sanctum. This place is still littered by the weapons of the fallen.
I hope they will serve as a warning to all the students who will be trying their luck today.
Polite empty phrases don't work with me. Let's just get straight to the point. You have proven you are a pure spirit and crossed the levitating bridge. The portal to the Sword Sanctum is now open to you. Go through it. When you have arrived, look for the blade heart fragments and try to join your spirit with it. If it's meant to be, one of the legendary blade hearts will find you.
Approach the sword platform and interact with it. Press F to connect with the sword platform. Approach and sense the blade heart fragment. Press F to sense the blade heart fragment.
Master. The Master is dead. Why am I here? What a long dream. When can I finally wake up?
Dragon Tooth is a melee skill. You can use it to attack when you're close to the target. Press Q to attack. Black Dragon Cleaver is a special skill that consumes rage when used and inflicts heavy damage to enemies in a box.
You can see phantoms? We can talk later. For now, I want to see your abilities. Destroy these phantoms of the Eternal Army and show me what you've got.
Cannot be cast.
You passed my test. Don't be mad. I will teach you how to meditate properly, such that you can truly control the chi within you. Finally, someone has come. For the living. All that was 30 years ago. Do you see? At that time, the Qin League had hundreds. You and I are united in harmony. Your spirit resonates with mine. Let me show you what happened. If you want to see, I'm a blade heart fragment of the sword. Each one of them fell victim to one warrior in the Eternal Army. The deep is your soul prepared to merge with mine. These warriors are phantoms, figments born of my imagination. If you're the person I'm waiting for, you'll have no trouble.
Have you collected the blade heart fragments? You seem to share a destiny with the sword. Even though the sword is damaged, it was once a divine weapon. And although you only absorbed a small quantity of the blade heart, it grants you enormous power. Yes. Breathe in deep, hold your breath briefly, and find your concentration.
You're disturbing my dreams. What do you want from me?
That's the blade heart fragment talking to you. The blade heart has been the companion of many a skilled warrior in countless battles. I think it's witnessed almost as much as my master has. Unfortunately, only a tiny fragment resides in you. I fear neither its soul force nor its memory is complete.
Oh, this man seems to know a lot. He is right. My soul force hasn't recovered yet, and I need peace and quiet. Do not disturb me unless something serious happens.
Hey? Do you sense movement out there? Go. Let's check it out.
Entering vehicle mode, you have acquired special vehicle skills. Take the prompt and press Q to attack the target. Hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor to turn.
I'll take control of Cloud Rider number 7, while you use the dragon cannon to stop the demons below. I've heard the great demon Huang Yu is locked inside the Taiwan instance. That's why the demons are attacking so ferociously. They want to free Huang Yu. Usually they don't do much damage. But this time, they brought some massive beasts with them that spread negative chi. Monsters like that are rare. And now they're appearing at Taiwan Mountain? These monsters here are just the vanguard. Their aim is to destroy the Sword Guardians and break the seal. You go to the Sword Guardians first and destroy the monsters with negative chi. I'll take care of their leader. Genren Nanshun, we succeeded in pushing back the other monsters surrounding the 4 Sword Guardians for now. But now...
What happened?
I won't lie. These creatures, part human and part demon, dripping with dark chi. They're evil students from the southern regions and are also known as Devastators.
If that is true, then this is no ordinary attack. And we don't know where the master is, nor has the seal been strengthened yet.
The Valley of 100 Grasses has been attacked. The attackers, they may be a whole army of Devastators. Valley Master Ying is already on his way there. The situation is serious. I must leave immediately.
Of course. I will muster the Qin League members and dispatch them to support the Valley of 100 Grasses.
Thank you, Genren. But the demons we forced back were only a small part of the vanguard, and their main attack forces will arrive later. The Taiwa instance...
Don't worry. I will activate the power of the 5 Sword Guardians now to form the Mountain Protection Formation. No matter how powerful these monsters are, they won't get so much as one step closer to the instance. Take them with you. As soon as the formation is in place, untested students will no longer be able to come and go as they please.
Don't worry. Once Genren Nanshun has defeated the monsters with the help of the Sword Guardians, then I'll send Lieutenant Liu to pick you up with Cloud Rider number 7. Let's go.
Oh, he must be here. Wang Yu, my darling, wait for me.
Valley of 100 Grasses, it's near. That doesn't look good. I'm needed down there. Be careful.
Welcome. Did you come here on Cloud Rider number 7 with Hao Tsang? No wonder you were so fast. Devastators? So that's what you call those half-human, half-demon terrors? No matter what they're called. In any case, these demons and blight beasts suddenly appeared in Checheonsu village. It was truly a horrible battle. Fortunately, General Qingyang and the Berserker students were able to stop them in time. And the Grand Master also returned in a hurry. Now we have almost completely destroyed the Devastators and the Blight Beasts. At the moment, Grand Master Ying Mofeng is at the Memorial of Loyal Souls and is organizing our next steps. It would be best for you to go to the Grand Master and follow his instructions.
You have learnt Light Sprint. Press W twice to sprint.
The enemy has devastated the valley. Even the lunar crown tree was damaged. That is the sacred tree which Shen Nong once planted with his own hands. The tree has a consciousness. It knows what is happening and sends warnings. But the lunar crown tree's messages are not always...
Ah, you must be the gifted student, our upcoming talent. The Valley of 100 Grasses will be invincible with you at our side. I see you have found your way to the Qin League as a stroke of great fortune. But that sword is no easy burden. Its former bearer was a trained swordmaster, and yet now he lies dead in the Qin Mausoleum. The demons are powerful. Good. The Valley of 100 Grasses desperately needs support, so I'll dispense with further formalities. Outstanding. According to Hao Zhang's news, those dark qi-soaked half-demons are called Devastators. Yes, it's also known as negative qi. Though qi itself is neither good nor bad. But there are some who use it for evil deeds. Let's discuss these things later. As far as we know, these Devastators followed the Blight Beasts and invaded Chorchense village en masse. That's very unusual. We've only pushed them back for the moment, and the Blight Beasts are poisoning everything around them. They leave the earth scorched wherever they rampage. Chorchense village has already suffered heavily. Fortunately, there weren't many Blight Beasts, and we were able to defeat them all. Only a few Devastators are left, prowling Chorchense village. But the biggest problem is the 3 magical formations. Normally, the Valley of 100 Grasses is surrounded by a barrier, which is extremely hard for enemies to break through. But now, they've managed to place 3 magical formations in Chorchense village. That weakened our barrier and allowed the Blight Beasts and Devastators to invade the Valley of 100 Grasses. Along with eradicating the pestilence brought by the Blight Beasts, the most important thing now is to break those 3 formations, so that the enemy can't invade again. Our Mohist scriptmaster, Haijotsu, the Shadow Elder of Magic, is puzzling out a method for destroying the enemy formations right now. But he's already very old. Perhaps you can be of help to him.
Right-click the equipment to equip it.
Hao Hao Tsang sounded very serious when he mentioned the Devastators, and he didn't know where they could have come from. Once this matter is over, I'll have to ask him about it again.
I'm too old. I can't even use the formulas from Hidden Treasures of the Ancestors. We can only place our hopes in Chen Xing's automaton. Exactly. The automaton needs huge amounts of soul stones, however, and the reserves we have aren't enough. We need to acquire yellow soul stones from the stone sprites of the plateau of the Tiger's Paw. That's very kind of you. Tianxing has already set out for Churchianzir village, and the Shadow Elder of Automata, Jun Tianmu, is currently working on the core module for the improved ballista. If you'd like to help, collect some yellow soul stones and take them to the automaton scholar called Mogung, who is waiting up ahead at the crossroads.
Elder High, what is so special about this magical formation?
According to my weary memory, this formation was set up with the ancient runes of the Plague Goddess. It can absorb dark chi from every direction and is therefore called
Elder High, what is so special about this magical formation?
According to my weary memory, this formation was set up with the ancient runes of the Plague Goddess. It can absorb dark chi from every direction and is therefore called Darkness Defeats Light. Now, however, the magic power of the Valley of 100 Grasses is fed by light chi, as are the curse barrier and the sacred weapons of Shenong. That is why our first attempts to break the formation were in vain. In theory, light and dark chi are like the ebb and flow of the tides. If one becomes stronger, the other loses power. We should be able to break the formations with a huge amount of light.
Did Elder High send you to bring the yellow soul stones? Good, you can take them to Elder Jun Shangmu. He's already waiting impatiently at the Graveyard of Martyrs. Oh yes, you don't know yet. Elder Jun Shangmu and I were just building the core module in the nearby Yuang village. But then that stone sprite suddenly stormed into the village. Fortunately, Shang Feiyu, also known as the Cloudbreaker Swallow, came to our aid along with the Berserker students. They escorted us to the Graveyard of Martyrs, together with the villagers.
Nearby are all civilians who... Good. Help the Spearmaster brothers patrol the entrance to the village and the surrounding area. Search...
Yellow soulstones? This amount should be enough, but the quality is substandard. I fear the soul force isn't pure enough. Hang on, I don't know you at all. So you're the one who flew here on Cloud Rider number 7. Well then, if Hao Tsang trusts you... The stone sprite that devastated Yuwang village belonged to the peaceful stone giants who I've been training in cultivation for 100 years. The dark chi drove them to madness. Yes. I guess so. Very good. Now we're just missing a frost soul stone. Then we'll have all 5 soul stones together, and we can light the soul fire. Miss Ying, what did you just say? How can we get hold of the frost soul stone?
Frost soulstones come from the frost foxes that live on Panorama Hill. They're actually not hard to get hold of. Our problem, however, is that the Devastators recently invaded there and injured a number of the animals. Those creatures have been living in the Valley of 100 Grasses for generations and consider it their territory. They're like part of our family and basically very trusting. If you help them to heal their wounds, they'll give you frost soulstones in gratitude. I have a healing paste for my spirit animal here. Take it with you and use it to treat the fox's wounds.
Wait a moment. Once you've collected enough frost soulstones, take them together with the yellow soulstone and this core module to the lieutenant of the Astral Sea Division, Mo Honghu. You'll find her at the entrance to Chutiansu village.
Those frost foxes are masters in camouflaging themselves. They hide in the tall grasses. You'll have to look for them carefully.
All the members of the Astral Sea Division obeyed the order, and who are you? You must be the highly promising up-and-coming talent that Hao Tsang mentioned. If these weren't exceptional circumstances, I'd love to talk to you at greater length. Well, we'll have time to talk later. What brings you to me? These soul stones, plus the 2 Shangfei Yu just sent. Now all that's missing is the orchid soul stone that I'm responsible for. The fact that it's my fault our defense maneuver has been delayed makes me deeply uncomfortable. I've already dispatched 2 soldiers to find an orchid soul stone. Wang Er and So Jun are seasoned, reliable soldiers. If they don't return soon, we'll have to assume that something must have happened to them. I have to stop those devastators trying to storm the Valley of 100 Grasses. Would you go to the North River for me and look for the missing soldiers? Wang just said that if the blasting automaton doesn't work, Lieutenant Yu can interpret the soul force of the magical formations directly with his family's unnamed sword.
Damn. Devastators. Quick! That's the Orchid Brook Soulstone mentioned in Lieutenant Mo's orders. Even if it's just a fragment, please return the Soulstone to her and tell her that as soon as I've got my strength back, I'll join her right away and admit to my failure.
The Orchid Brook Soulstone. We found it. I have to get to the lieutenant. Will you take it for Lieutenant
Understood. I'm going to sense Lieutenant Yu is with Bai Xin, the Huaishuang sword-bearer in Chuqiansu village. They're preparing to destroy the magical formation of the Devastators. Hao Tsang is currently preparing to bring the core module and the 4 other soulstones to the village. Run to him quickly before he sets off, and give him the Orchid Soulstone too.
This is a healing potion that can relieve pain and stop bleeding, and this is Huayu powder for treating external injuries. I also sewed together an herbal scent pouch for you. It's a talisman that keeps poisons and all evil at bay.
I'm just going to help you, Chenxing. And you almost cleaned out Elder Shao's entire apothecary. But that scent pouch... It smells just like the sleeves of your clothes. I will always carry it with me.
Good. That eases my mind a little.
Oh, yes, Qingar. There's something else that I wanted you... No, it's not important now. Let's talk about it when I'm back. And you'll take care of yourself, won't you?
There's no need to worry. I'm a healer, after all.
That's true. I'll get going now, then.
All right. Please come back soon. I'll be waiting for you at home.
It's you. Very well done. Now we have everything together. I'll go to Yu Chenxing, and then we'll use the Soul Fire Automaton to detonate the enemy's magical formations. Follow me.
face is like thunder. I can see you're not fine. You're not going anywhere like that.
If I told you to go home now and get some rest instead of tending to the poisoning victims from the village, would you listen to me?
Me?
Fine, Chingar. Don't worry. I'll be back. It's urgent. I have to go now.
Well, Tsang, I think something's wrong with him. I need to ask you something. Please follow Hatsang and see how he's doing. I've been learning the medicinal arts of the Moists ever since I was a child, and I can see that this is no ordinary wound. I am his wife. He can't hide anything from me. What if I can't wait until he returns? I beg you, protect him. I climb the southern mountain and pick fresh as a
It's dangerous here, children. What are you looking for? So you're looking for Hao Tsang? Look, these are the remains of one of the magical formations. Hao Tsang just called it the 9-Dragon Formation. He and Ye Qianxing managed to blow it up. They're already on their way to the next formation. Don't worry, Ye Qianxing's automaton will destroy this 9-Dragon Formation with ease, so there's no need to rush. Not so fast. Now that you're here, you can help me eliminate the remaining devastators around here first. And the residual negative chi needs to be destroyed too. Look at me. I am a Lushu in the form of a human master, and I still can't fight very well. But I can teach you a spell to expel the negative chi.
Hao Tsang is still highly skilled. He blew up the formation faster than I could blink.
My little friend, you learn fast and are very skilled. There's just one more thing. Do you see the rune of the Plague Goddess there in the eye of the formation? I have been suppressing it for a long time using Shenong's secret magic. If you go to the rune and speak this spell again, you can destroy it for good. Hao Tsang says the 9-Dragon Formation was created using dark arts from the Southern Realms. He's still so young, and has already been through such a lot. Well done. By the way, is that the sword mana of the damaged sword you've got there? Oh, you've just been to the Sword Sanctum, am I right? How quickly time flies. A moment passes by and already the second battle in the Qin Mausoleum is 30 years in the past. I can still remember the first battle well. 900 years ago, when the Swordmasters sacrificed their lives to beat back the Eternal Army. With a young, up-and-coming talent such as you, perhaps the hope of the 3 Swordmasters and the immortal Yao Qi will be fulfilled. I will pray that you are always protected on your journey and return in one piece. Well, since you're now protected by a famous sword, you'd better be on your way to the next 9-dragon formation. The experience you've gained today... Well done. By the way, is that the sword mana of the damaged sword you've got there? How quickly time flies. A moment passes by and already the second battle. With a young, up-and-coming talent such as you, perhaps the hope of the 3 Swordmasters and the immortal Yao Qi will be fulfilled. Well, since you're now protected by a famous sword, you'd better be on your way to the next 9-dragon formation. If my master was still alive, then these beasts would have been beaten long ago already.
That's a blight beast! Careful! Its blood is poisonous! Don't touch it! Agreed. We'll hold down the beasts while you quickly insert the core module in Chen Xing's automaton and activate it with the power of the Soul Stone. No matter, Chen Xing. Lieutenant Yu will tell you what to do.
Oh, aren't you the new hope of the Qin League? Your reputation precedes you.
Instead of praising others, you should think about the unnamed sword you got from Master Yue. If only you liked sword practice more.
Hao Tsang, we should concentrate on what's most important right now.
Enough talking. We need to hurry. Not even all our forces combined can stop that beast for long.
You're right, Wei Wei. I've already calibrated the mechanical warrior and set the firing angle. Now we just have to awaken the soul force. To do that, activate the 5 soul stones in the automaton's core module. The sword is full of negative qi and will affect people's consciousnesses. Be careful.
No. I'm a Moist. Please, the sword. I can't. Wait. Just give me more time. More... Teacher. Xingar. Teacher. Tell your father that the things he wants will come a little later.
Tsang, where are you going?
Tsang, come back now. We can't control that guy anymore.
He took the Qinchi seal, which is the key for the automaton lock. Hao Tsang, stop!
Anyone who comes close will be killed.
Be careful! It's Mei Jia. I saw her on Taihua Mountain. She's very powerful.
You do know something.
Damn it.
Tianqing, control yourself.
Finally, you're awake. Hao Tsang, that bastard! What the hell has gotten into him? I'll go and find him now and ask him some serious questions. Wait. That blight beast didn't injure you, did it?
I'm fine.
Good. The third formation may have disappeared along with Mei Jia, but there are still some devastators and negative chi.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
That's how I know my Weiwei. Then I'll go look for Hao Tsang now. Quickly, ride the mechanical deluge dragon back to the Memorial of Loyal Souls. Report what just happened to the Grand Master.